So CSE based in the Bay Area, and some of our biggest competition is Google, Facebook, Twitter, a number of different companies, highly skilled in the technology area. So we compete for them for technical people, programmers, software developers, database people. And so for us coming to Costa Rica was a number of different things. It was the fact that it's a great workforce. We're not so much competition for those people. Second, it's a cost point. So Costa Rica is cheaper. So essentially, I've got access to a great workforce at a lower cost point. So that was some of the major factors that chose us to look at Costa Rica. One of the other kind of subtle ones as well is the time zone. So Costa Rica is 1 hour away from the Bay Area, which is great for team communication. Some other outsourcing countries such as India, there's 11-hour time difference, which is a really big problem, not only on my team, but also on the remote team. So Costa Rica, actually, for some different reasons, actually a pretty perfect location for outsourcing. Once we kind of identified Costa Rica as being a good location, then also is what kind of a company am I looking for, that I partner with. And really what I wanted to do was to find a company where when I partnered with them, I knew that I could trust them, that they were looking for me, they were building my team, and that they would actually help me grow as well. And one of the things I liked about FusionHit was actually that I really got a sense that they really were a great organization themselves, and that me as a company, as I grew, I could depend on them helping me grow as well. So actually that was the primary thing, was the great organizational skills that I think the company already had. The other subtle one as well is that I wanted them also not to depend on me as a company. I didn't want to be the sole provider of work, and so I had to get a sense from them that it wouldn't just be CSE that was providing them work, that they would also have other partner companies, and therefore make actually FusionHit a stronger company. I think the partnership is great. Everything that I felt about FusionHit in terms of their ability to grow has been proven. The team itself has remained intact, and that was a very important factor when I chose the company to partner with, because insurance is a very complex field where I don't necessarily look for just technical skills, but I look for insurance skills. And while I may not hire someone with insurance skills, I want to make sure that once I start training that person on insurance, that those skills stay within the company. And I've most certainly had that. I've had a really stable team that I've seen have grown in strength, and it's a team that I now want to see grow as well. So it's really actually worked out very well. I'm very actually happy with the strength of the team. So I would say the three main benefits are the fact that the team has been able to stay as a team for now 2 years as a single team with nobody leaving actually has been a great benefit. I really get the sense that they're a solid team, they're a remote team, we have great communication, and so it really feels like it's an extension of my team. That would be probably one of the most important things for me. The second one is that I feel as a company I can rely on them to grow. So when I look for new certain skills, I really feel that I can reach out to them and that they kind of know how to help me grow as a company. So I would say they would be the main factors. I would say my favorite part has been actually to see the relationship grow. This was, for our company, the first time we outsourced software development, and we have a big parent company that also has never gone through outsourcing. I know it's a very popular term, but we never really embraced it. So I would say to see the relationship grow has been really nice, that I had a certain vision for the way the relationship between our two companies would work out, and it's worked out as I wanted. And so I would say everything that I felt I wanted to happen has happened, and so I'm actually very happy to see that my vision was fulfilled. And one of the other factors when choosing, I should have mentioned this earlier actually, with Costa Rica, is that when you partner with a company, a lot of it is the culture. Do you understand each other? We can both talk, using English words, but if you don't understand the culture of someone and where somebody's trying to go, sometimes those words, even though it's English, are not necessarily understood. And one thing I really liked about Costa Rica is there's a lot of similarity in our values. There seems to be a great sense of pride of work. The teams seem to be really proud of, take a lot of pride in what they're producing, which was really important to us. We do daily Scrum meetings, which really, I think, really facilitate that communication and understanding. And to see the great relationships form has actually been really nice. So I think what I would say is that, although Costa Rica is obviously very unique and it has its own rich culture, it's very complementary to the American culture. And so actually the uniquenesses of the culture and the blending together make it actually pretty nice working environment for both teams, I think. Would I recommend FusionHit to other companies? Without doubt. I think also it helps CSE to see a healthy, vibrant partner that we work with. So, I think I would always recommend FusionHit, because every vision I had, I clearly communicated that to FusionHit, and they, we worked really well at understanding what I wanted as a company. And being an insurance company, what is important to me is that I retain staff. But I want to make sure that once I train someone, that they really do understand our technology, and that I really feel has been understood. The team that I set up 2 years ago is still with me, which I'm really grateful for. So I really think that FusionHit understood my needs, and then executed on those needs. So I would really recommend that. So every industry is somewhat unique, and I feel that insurance is definitely unique, and they understood that uniqueness, and and were able to execute on it. So yeah, I would wholly recommend them to any partner, actually. Yeah, so what to consider when doing outsourcing. I think I would say, feel very comfortable with your decision, and you need to get to a comfort level when choosing an outsourcing company. So I would say compare. You have to compare lots of different companies. And we did our research. I interviewed a number of different companies, and I had to get a confidence level with that company that I was choosing. I really felt that with FusionHit. I really think they conveyed great professionalism, and that gave me a great deal of comfort. The other factor as well is that the team that they're going to work with, I didn't really want there to be too disruption to the team in the US, so I wanted to partner with a company where I really felt that there wouldn't be too disruption of what I had in the US, but also foster a great sense of security, and that's what I had when coming to Fusion.